Welcome to the Fives, all-inclusive beach resort in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Now this video is going to take you on a walk on the beach. Now if you have questions about the expectations of what the beach looks like, maybe number 2, where you can walk on the beach, 3, how far you can walk on the beach, and 4, is it safe to be on the beach, you might want to watch this video. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the Fives, all-inclusive beach resort in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Now just for context, we have a map here of the Fives. Now I'm going to circle this section right here. This is the pier. This is where the walk is going to start. And I'm going to circle this section right here. Now this is the way we're going to be walking. We're going to be walking north on the beach and not south. And I'm going to tell you about that once we get into the walk. Let's go. Okay, this is the famous pier at the Fives all-inclusive beach resort. We're gonna walk out to the end of it because I want to give you a little bit of information. Now it is another beautiful day here at the Fives. If you're thinking about coming here, I've done a whack of videos on the Fives. Some last year, some this year, and I have 4 more that I'm going to be popping out. And if you have any questions about the Fives, don't be afraid to pop them in the comment section. I'll get back to you as quick as possible. Now we can see the barriers here just kind of beyond the end of the pier here. Those are sand in bags. They're not rock. People kind of think they're stone or big rocks, and they're not. It's basically sand in these bags. Now we're gonna look out past the pier. Across there is Cozumel. You've probably heard about Cozumel. It's a huge cruise destination. A lot of people go in there. Okay, so I'm just panning down here just so you can look at those barriers. I'll continue on about Cozumel. There is a ferry about 2 miles south that takes you over to Cozumel. Now we're going to be going in this direction. This is north on the beach. And north is Cancun. The majority of the people that are on the pier right now with me, or anybody that's watching this video, if you're going to be here, you're probably going to be coming in through Cancun. Now why I say most of you is that Tulum just opened up. So, and Tulum, we're looking towards Tulum. We're also looking towards Playa del Carmen, which is a couple of miles south, a few kilometers south, and Tulum is south of Playa del Carmen. So some of you might have come in on that new plane coming into the new airport in Tulum. So you can see Cozumel across there. So we are going to looking out at the pier here. Not a very long pier. It's nice to get out. So we are going to be going to the right when we hit the sand, not the left. And I'm going to tell you that if you were to go out and go to your left, that is Playa del Carmen way. Now you can no longer walk all the way from this resort down to Playa del Carmen because there's been so much beach erosion. I talked to owners here, I talked to people that have come down here a lot the last couple years, and they used to be able to walk from here down into Playa del Carmen. No longer. That's why we're going to walk to the right, which is north to Cancun. And you can walk pretty far. And we're probably going to take about an 8-minute walk just north of the resort here. So those are the Bali beds. You have to reserve those. And you see these guys hanging out on the beach. They're taking pictures. You've got some lizards. You've got a parrot there. You've also got a guy with a monkey. And you can let him take your picture. So that down that way would be Playa del Carmen. You can no longer walk all the way down there because of beach erosion. Which brings me back to the point about the barricades. We have pretty good beach here, because the barricades have preserved the beach erosion. As a result, now look at, you can watch some volleyball. You've got enough room for a court. There's often a game going on here, so if you're into getting active when you're on your vacation, you want to play some volleyball. And the sand looks awesome. It is white. It's not like there's a lot of shells in it. Not like you're walking on stuff and you're getting cut. It is really nice sand. It's a good color. It's great. So we are going to proceed. We're walking north towards Cancun, where most of you would have gotten flown into, and we're about 45 minutes south of Cancun, and we are going to walk up the beach here. Beach looks awesome. Now, I've been doing a whole bunch of videos in the last couple years on seaweed, sargassum, and at this point there's no issues. I'm going to have to stop and cut this because this person's going to ask me for a picture right here, this lady with the kid. So I'm going to turn around, show you the pier. I'm going to show you a little bit of a photo shoot right there on the beach. And then this lady's going to ask me for a picture as I turn to my left. Recut here. I've taken those pictures for the family. And we're going to start to walk north. Now, those barriers are there for the beach erosion. And this beach, look at it. It's fairly deep. You got the bolly beds there, and there's a rope there you can see. Now I'm going to talk about this in a little while, but from that rope out to the water is public beach. All beaches in Mexico are public beaches. There are no private beaches in Mexico. So I'm going to read you a few more beach rules in just a second, but I'm going to start the walk here, and just to show you that water is clean, no sargassum. It's a little bit of stuff that's come in from the water. We've had a few storms lately, but everything looks really good. It's a little bit rocky here, so you got to watch when you go in. Well, once we pass these barriers, you can see them to the right, we are now off the resort. And people are always wondering, like, they want to get up in the morning, they want to go for a long walk on the beach. Well, I'm going to take you maybe 5 or 6 more minutes north, and I'm just going to show you that this beach goes on for a while. So if you want to get up in the morning and you want to, oh, there's a chopper going by. If you want to go for a walk in the morning, don't go south, you're going to go this way. So you can walk for a little while. Which way to walk? This is the right way to walk. Number 2, how far to walk? Whatever you want. I think I haven't walked much farther than a half an hour, so I don't know what's beyond that. And looks like, so we're already kind of over to the next resort here. We're setting up for a wedding. So, and the other question was, is it safe to be on the beach? And these are all resorts here. And like I said, these are all public beaches, and they're safe. So if you want to kind of leave the resort and you want to go up here 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes for a little walk in the morning and then come back, feel free, because most of these are all resorts up here anyways. But like I said, they are public beaches. All Mexican beaches are public beaches. Now I'm just going to read you a bunch of the beach rules as we walk. Okay, I'm going to read some information about Mexican beaches. In legal terms, there is no such thing as a private beach in Mexico. The Mexican Constitution decrees all beaches to be publicly accessible federal property, and as such, people have right of access to them any time. Now, why am I saying that? I want to basically tell you that you might be on a resort, but you might have people that are trying to sell things on the beach. And like I said, at the Fives, there's a rope. Those people that are trying to sell stuff cannot come past that rope to you on the bolly beds or the loungers. But if you go beyond those ropes, between the ropes and the water, they may approach you. So the people that are selling stuff have access to any beaches at any time because they're public beaches. Now, what are the rules for beaches in Mexico? If you're visiting the beach, no vehicles are allowed on the beach. Number 2, no animals are allowed on the beach. Number 3, no fires, bonfires, or fireworks on the beach. Next, no glass on the beach. No overnight camping on the beach. No motor-driven floating devices within 300 feet of the beach. Now, regarding the motorized vehicles, sometimes you will see jet skis, and they'll have a little opening. They'll have some buoys that are probably about 50 meters apart, and that'll be their area for them to come in and out from the beach out into the open water. Now, the fives, they have a little section where they bring any sort of motorized vehicles in and out just to service the hotel people if they want to go out on a jet ski or anything else that's motorized. So up and down the beach here, you might see buoys and a little kind of alleyway from the beach out into the open water, and there'll be no swimming. You can't swim in that area because there's going to be motorized vehicles going in and out. Same in Playa del Carmen. We'll see these buoys set aside, and any sort of businesses that are taking vehicles, motorized vehicles in and out from the beach out to the open water will have access to that, and you should not swim in those areas for fear that they run over you. And usually if you are swimming in that area, if there's a lifeguard around, they will be blowing their whistle and they'll tell you to move. So just beware of that. I hope that information helps you out. I'm going to walk up to the Mexican flag here and end the video. Now, if you are staying at the Fives and you want to do a longer beach walk, you're going to come out to the water and hang a left. You are going north towards Cancun, not a right, not towards Playa del Carmen and Tulum. This is a big flag right here. I hopefully you enjoyed the walk. I'm going to give you maybe about 30 seconds. I'm going to sign off right now. And if you have any questions about the Fives or this area or coming down to Mexico, don't be afraid to pop them in the comment section. And I'm going to end the video right now. I'm going to say ciao for now, and I'll see you next time.